The Isla del Sol. This is definitely my favorite level in the entire game.
Trying to see if I remember if this is the...
this is definitely where you stopped.
Dropping off point.
I guarantee it. Because you described it as like... You thought you stopped at the motorcycle level, but this is definitely where you stopped.
Or what?
I can assure you that. Getting close to the end of the game, so I might as well stock up on some of the spooky
lollies.
stuff.
Feed me money. Rubber Johnny. What a animation.
I don't think I've ever seen Rubber Johnny.
It's freaky. It's good for this time of year.
Is that the one like where he's got like the weird joints?
Yeah, he's got like no bones, so he's in a wheelchair and he like...
Yeah, that's just weird.
Yeah. The kid was kind of freaky. That's some E-Bombs World.
I was gonna say that sounds like something that would be on E-Bombs World.
Yep.
You're really not going to like what comes next. I hope you know that.
Don't tell me. Air Cheshire has awful in-flight entertainment and horrendous food.
Think about it. Those things that downed the jet aren't just going to let us land on their island. You think we can just say, "Hey, we're here," and they'll bring us a cake? Things look good from up here. But the further down you go, the harder it is to not notice the reality of things.
Cheshire, look.
Oh, I'm looking. Oh, fuck me.
Welcome to my fantasy zone.
Get ready.
What?
So this is, I think it's supposed to be like, what is it called? I don't remember the game that this is called, but this is another one of those like homages to another Sega game.
Is it Panzer Dragoon?
It is not Panzer Dragoon.
Oh.
This part of the level I hate. This might be my favorite level in the game, but I cannot stand this part because you have to kind of fight bossish enemies, and to dodge, this has to happen, and it makes me head go woo.
Yeah, I'm already freaking out.
I would love, though, to do mushrooms and then play this level.
It's gonna be life-altering.
Probably, yeah. Probably find, like, a portal to another dimension. Or like,
This just becomes your life. This is how you go to the fridge to get snacks.
you might meet up with some old guy that says, "Oh, who passed through here?" How's that go?
All who enter these portals pass through time.
I can never remember that, and you do it so good.
You gotta thrill the, not thrill, the through.
Mm.
You gotta roll your R's.
What was that show called?
Okay, I gotta find it. I'm gonna look it up by calling it what I think it's called.
What do you think it's called?
Time Travel Bible Adventures.
Christ Adventures.
I don't think Jesus was ever in. He was.
No, there was an Easter episode. I very clearly remember that.
The Greatest Adventure Stories from the Bible.
Makes sense.
Two explorers, Derek, Margot, and their nomad friend Moki.
Yeah, I remember that. That's why we're heathens now.
Genre: action, adventure, drama, history, religion.
Most likely none of those things.
No, it's all 5 of them.
No, that's what I'm saying. If you were to watch it, it's probably none of those.
No. There's only 13 episodes.
That's shocking. For some reason, I feel like they forced us to watch like 1,000 of them.
Yeah, I feel like there's way more than that. Let's see, what do we got here? There's Moses, Noah's Ark, David and Goliath, Samson and Delilah, Daniel and the Lion's Den, Joshua and the Battle of Jericho, the Nativity, the Creation. I feel like that should have been the first one.
Yeah, probably.
The Easter story,
Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
Joseph and his brothers, the miracle of Jesus, Jonah, and Queen Esther.
Who?
Yep.
Never heard of them.
And as I'm sure that you're not shocked by at all, none of the people in this show were famous.
Yeah, I'm not quite shocked. Well, actually, I am a little shocked. I felt like one of the people would have been some weird closeted guy that's like, Jesus is a friend of mine.
Totally.
I mean, you never know. Like, Kirk Cameron should have been involved with that somehow.
I'm surprised he wasn't.
Surprised it wasn't based on him.
To be fair, he was too busy being, what show was he on? Was he on Growing Pains?
No? I don't know.
I think so.
He was on the show, I think it was called Caleb. Marriage is not fireproof.
Oh, we need to watch that movie again.
No, we don't. There was nothing funny in it except for the scenes with his neighbor. Caleb. Because it was just like, what, he threw a trash can and then saved a guy from like a train or something.
The movie itself was hilarious.
Oh yeah,
because it was about a guy with a crippling porn addiction.
Yeah, but they allude to it. They don't ever like say it straight out. Like this guy's like just sitting at his desk, jerking it all day.
Yeah. When he's not fighting fires, he's
creating
polishing the hose,
sliding down the pole.
Remember, Caleb, friction isn't fireproof.
Putting spots on the Dalmatian. What?
That might have suggested a sexual crime against an animal.
Possibly.
Which I think is a sin. I think.
It's not one of the real bad ones that's like adultery is worse than don't
slam dunking the love monkey on a dog.
Yeah. This is so nauseating. YouTube's gonna be like, we detected your video might be shaky.
Put an epilepsy warning before it. It'll be good.
The thing that's annoying is I don't think you can shoot and dodge at the same time, which means you just gotta kind of wing it.
The second most popular search on Google from Kirk Cameron is Kirk Cameron Revive Us, which is what he does for me every day.
That's kind of scary though.
Yeah, he was.
Sounds like a cult.
Yeah, he was in Growing Pains. And oh my god, he was in a movie called Saving Christmas.
Yeah, it's really bad. I think, is that the one that Disappointed is also in?
It's third-rate Brendan Fraser?
I forget his name. You know who I'm talking about. Hercules. Disappointed!
Wait, is Roger Ebert still alive?
No, he's dead.
Well then, when did he rate this?
I don't know. I think it's his estate or whatever still does movie reviews under his brand or whatever. Or that actually
picked Saving Christmas out of all of the films to review.
Well, that might have actually come out before he died. I give it two thumbs up.
No, it came out the year after it died.
After it died?
Yes, Robot Ebert.
That was still one of my favorite Rocco videos.
Oh my god.
I don't know how I've gained health in this level.
Probably by making fun of the crippled. I cannot believe this movie exists.
Yeah, it's one of those God's Not Dead it's very clear what the purpose of the movie is. Okay. I don't know how that one is Yeah, that was weird where that witch heart came from. Okay. Again, I just have to say, this part's cool, goes on a little too long, and is very dizzying.
Yeah, if they had fixed that in any capacity, it would have been a lot better.
Yeah, if you just dodged like normal Bayonetta,
Yeah.
that would have been fine. But no, you gotta do this nonsense. Yeah, she sounds like a crow too when she gets hit in this level. For some unknown reason. You could stop shooting at me, that would be pretty nice. Yeah, if like this is like the third phase of it now. If there were like 2, I think I'd be fine with that. Well, it's technically verse 2, but like you go through an area, fight a boss enemy, go through another area, fight a boss enemy. This is the 3rd time now, so if there were 2, I'd be fine.
Yeah.
And it's just another one. There's 2 of them this time.
That's really...
I feel like we also have to do this at least one more time, so it's kind of dumb. No, there are 3 of them, right? Jeez. And this is the last part, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, concept of this is cool. Goes on a little long. That might be because I'm getting old and crotchety when it comes to video games. The rainbow age of 23. I can't believe you're Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah, I know, it sucks. It's all down here from hills. What?
It's all down here from hills.
And that's what happens when you get old.
That's why you always leave a note.
Exactly.
She said, do you have Prince Albert to the can? Well, you better let him out. Something else.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
I haven't either. The only Stephen King movies I've seen are The Langoliers and The Mist. I've never even seen The Shining.
Really?
Yeah.
Neither have I.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those that I feel like I'm a big Kubrick fan, and I like horror, so it's one I feel like I owe it to myself to see it, and I don't know why I haven't.
Yeah.
I've also never seen 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Be prepared for a very slow building movie.
So I'm fine with that.
I watched the first half an hour of it, and it was just...
I am completely fine with that.
I haven't seen the whole thing yet, but...
Have you never seen Alien or Aliens before?
I saw Alien a very long time ago, and I've only seen it once.
Alien's great. That's still, out of them, that's still my favorite one.
Yeah, I know that that's like highly regarded as the best one.
A lot of people, though, say Aliens, which I completely disagree with.
The only thing is that I like the concept of Alien, where it's kind of like Alien Isolation. Obviously,
Exactly,
it's obviously because it's an homage to that first movie, but it's like the fact that there is an alien and you're building up so much suspense to it. You know?
It's a little less scary when you find out that that alien's name is Big Chap.
Well, thanks for ruining that. Wait, so Chappie? Captain Chappie confirmed?
Yes, Chappie confirmed. But it gets creepy again when you realize, like, his design's actually really creepy because he's got, like, you could see a skull, like, in the translucent part of his head.
Yeah.
But yeah, Aliens is just... I much prefer... In a movie like that about aliens, I'd much rather, like, a horror movie than an action movie.
Yeah, those aren't really, like, action villains, you know? They became that, but they were, you know...
Alien 3, let me tell you what, that's something else. It's not a great movie. And the one that Joss Whedon did is, I've never seen it, but I've heard nothing but bad things. Yeah. And the Alien vs. Predator movies are all pretty much no good.
I really like the first one.
It has its merits, but I mean the second one is just trash.
That one I know is garbage, but...
My favorite part's when they ripped off Resident Evil at the end.
Really?
I remember, didn't we see that together? And you were like, oh wow, they ripped off Resident Evil, because they just blow up the city at the end. And it's like the exact same scene.
I don't know if I saw that or not. I don't remember seeing the second one.
Who did I see it with? I remember I saw it with Will and another person, and someone dipped cheese on Will. That was like the most eventful thing that happened while seeing that movie. Someone dipped hot cheese on Will.
I thought you were going to say that was the most eventful thing that's ever happened with Will.
Also that, too.
Well, to be fair, there was a time he threw a piece of PVC pipe in my head.
Yeah. And then you left and he was like, was he mad at me? It's like, no, I wonder.
Yeah, really baffling. God, that kid was dumb. And now he teaches underprivileged youth.
It's so
I don't get it. I don't get it.
What? So this, I would say, is kind of, in itself, a boss rush-ish thing. But the next level is like another boss rush. I don't get what this game's obsession with boss rushes is. You should have one per game.
Do you think it's budgeting? Or it's just like a...
It might be.
I think it might also be a, like, well, the bosses are so big, let's have them fight them 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell?
Yeah. What a fart. Why not?
What the fart not?
Oh, whoops. I don't have any more special juice. The camera's not good for this. I don't know what's going on. I couldn't witch time in there because of the dumb camera. What's happening? He's like off screen, kind of.
That's a super secret attack.
Whoops.
Be large in different directions.
Isn't that what you do too?
Yeah. Doing that for 24 years.
Oh yeah, I'll just use this special spooky one.
Hell yeah.
I still need to watch the Bayonetta anime movie.
I didn't know they made that.
Yeah, it's like based on this game. It's like a retelling of the story.
That's cool.
I want to see what they did and didn't do. Like, is this part in it? That's what I'm very curious about.
Feeling no.
It could be.
Just done very much shorter.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's this exact length. It goes on for like 30 minutes.
It's actually a second disc.
Yeah.
Okay, this is done. Put disc 1 back in. Skip the chapter.
In the middle of the movie tells you to go to disc 2 just to watch one scene.
Yep.
Good thing I didn't eat before this. Going to be gas! That's what we call the old gas.
Really? Because I thought they called that the golden got him.
Now, here comes the good part.